So we've got reactions pouring in from former Knicks legends, past Knicks players, LaVar Ball, and several other NBA personalities after New York punched its ticket to the NBA Finals. Big shout out to the Knicks for absolutely tearing through the Eastern Conference, man. They didn't just win the East, they controlled it and proved they were the top team, especially after the adjustments made by Coach Mike Brown. Listen to this. One of the biggest changes was having Jalen Brunson spend a little less time dominating the ball. That opened the door for Cat to operate from the top, make his own decisions, attack the rim, and create opportunities within the offense. They also generated so much action away from the basketball, with constant movement and screening that opposing defenses simply struggled to handle. And most importantly, it allowed Jalen Brunson to be at his absolute best. By the time the fourth quarter rolls around, he still has plenty left in the tank. That gives him everything he needs to close games out whenever the moment calls for it. We all saw how incredible he looked in Game 1. But hold up, by Game 4, in an elimination game no less, he was sitting on the bench because he didn't even need to play the fourth quarter. And that means the Knicks are heading into the finals relatively fresh. It also gives OG Anunoby's hamstrings even more time to recover before the championship series begins. This Knicks squad is going to be entering the finals in really strong health, and they're also getting meaningful production from role players like Landry Shamet. Man, the Knicks are looking dangerous right now, and I truly believe they can battle with whichever Western Conference team survives. No matter who comes out of the West, they're going to have their hands full. And remember, the Knicks have already shown they can have success against the Spurs. As for OKC, if they're healthy, I still think New York can go toe-to-toe with them as well. That's because this isn't the same Knicks team we've been watching over the last couple of seasons. Now, let's dive into some of the reactions coming from former NBA players and former Knicks stars. Let's get into it.
So the Cleveland Cavaliers decided, hey, we're at the crib. We just gonna stay here. Like, ain't no need to try to go back to New York. That's New York on one. Boys playing well. They playing determined basketball. So 10 straight in the postseason is, hey, man, you mean business, man. So congratulations to the Knicks, getting to the finals. Whoever come out the West, it's gonna be a good bump. But let's get back to these Cavs. So, Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart out-rebounded the Cleveland Cavaliers' entire team. 3 guys out-rebounded their entire team. Everybody that played for the Knicks scored except one guy. He just said, bump it. Like, we ain't gonna even try. I'm surprised the score wasn't worse than it was. But, hey man, that's an embarrassment for the fans of Cleveland, man, to have to sit there and watch that at home, then watch them boys get their trophy on your home floor.
Got time for one. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Where you guys not done?
I'm at the airport, getting ready to fly out. So
I'm getting random to TSA. Life
but
was
yeah, them boys, man, just said, hey, nah, not tonight. We ain't gonna even do it. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, congratulations to the New York Knicks for getting there. It's gonna be a good finals, man. Whoever come out the West, man. And I have no idea who that's gonna be. There's some good games, so looking forward to seeing the rest of the West. But Knicks tank, baby.
Is it cool to be from New York right now, man? I just want to know, is it cool to be from New York City right now, man? I got my Knicks hat, man. I'm dead ass. I got my Timberlands on. Rest in peace to my brother DJ K Slate. He never stopped repping New York, man. And it's something I've been wanting to tell y'all for a long time, man. Chopped cheese is some internet shit, man. I'm saying it right now, man. The Knicks went to the chip. I'm letting y'all know right now. Chopped cheese and some internet shit. All my real New Yorkers who was really outside, it was a beef patty with cocoa bread, a hero, or some Chinese food, man. Let's keep it real with these people out here, man. Like I said, rest in peace to my brother DJ K. Slade, who keeping more New York than us, man. We never stop repping New York, man. When they brought the Brooklyn Nets here, they said, Pap, you from Brooklyn. I said, man, listen, it's the Knicks for us, man. It's the Knicks, man. All my real New Yorkers, man. And we know we got a lot more work to do. Don't try to rain on our parade. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to rain on our parade. We just happy to be at the chip, man. Can we celebrate that, man? Huh? We dead ass, man. It's been 27 years, man. The New York Knicks, congratulations to all my real New Yorkers. Y'all know what it is, baby. New York, man, let's do this, baby. Let's go.
The Knicks, we are sweeping the Cleveland steaming. Exactly. We are doing what we're supposed to do. Exactly. We are sweeping. Sweeping. Dale, cabrón. ¡Bándeta! Untraditional. This is how we do it. Untraditional. But we are sweeping you motherfuckers. Untraditional. Dale, cabrón.
Just finished watching the Knicks and Cleveland game. Man, nothing more satisfying. Man, they got my son Lonzo for this exact moment. Y'all didn't get him for the season. You got him for this right here. And look how you get blown out. Because you don't have no easy transitional buckets. That's what Lonzo do. Fast break points and defense. And what did y'all lose on? Fast break points in defense and no intensity, because no good leadership. That's what Lonzo does. But y'all gotta learn the hard way. Big Baller knows everything. Trust me when I tell you. All right, Charlotte, go get them boys. Trust me.
I know I ain't supposed to be cursing, but right now, I don't give a Jaylen Brown, change your name. There's only one Jaylen in this Eastern Conference. Change your name. There's only one Jaylen in this Eastern Conference. Your bum ass. Oh, I feel like I should have been player of the month. We ain't forget that. Bum ass. And you know what I really want to say, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna mess up my positivity, but you know what it is. What do you say? Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Black, Jaylen Pink, and fuck that shit that you be putting in your head too. And I don't want nobody hit me up saying, oh, watch the curses. I don't care, and you know why tonight. Turn the If this was PS5, Nintendo, whatever y'all play, you turn the game off at this point. Y'all know my slogan, Knicks in 5, but I'm outside in Orlando, alone, looking for a broom.
Finally, 27 years. 27 years. And we here. We here. And we ain't finished. We ain't finished. I said we gonna go to the finals. We going to the finals. We gonna win the finals. We gonna win the finals. Go New York, go New York, go! I tell you myself, we go for more. Yeah.
I don't know if they're big of an underdog in the finals as it may seem from outsiders. This team is clicking right now. This is not a fugazi. They're playing with a great chemistry and cohesion right now. This team has gone through adversity. This has been a couple-year process. The team was knocking on the door over the last couple of years, and now the team is settled in. Give Mikal Bridges a lot of credit. Received a lot of criticism, obviously because of the weight of the trade, but he has played magnificent basketball, super efficient. Jalen Brunson looks like a first-team All-NBA player right now, and he is trending beautifully, and just an incredible closer that he is. Continues to get better every year, and what I love about him now, he's playing chess now. He's playing chess, and he's a cerebral player. Doesn't get the credit that he deserves probably from a cerebral standpoint, and has led this team. You almost have to make the argument that if they win the championship, he's got to be one of the greatest Knicks to ever play for the Knicks if they win the championship. And then you look at Karl Anthony Towns, who's been incredible throughout the whole playoffs, and you're seeing how valuable he is now. And you look at Josh Hart, and you look at the whole roster, Anunoby, right, and what he brings to the table. So they've been able to maintain health, which is a big play as well. They're probably the healthiest team left in the playoffs. There's almost nothing like winning a championship in New York City. So this would be monumental for them if they get it done. I'll say this about the Knicks, too, and on a positive, their defense has been stifling. That doesn't get the credit probably that they should, but because their offense is so efficient. But their defense has been incredible. They're just in sync. They're locked in. Their rotations are tight. I want to give a shout out to Chris Gent, who's the assistant head coach with the Knicks, who's a fellow Buckeye, who probably deserves a head coaching job in this league somewhere. But he's been outstanding. I know on the behind the scenes from a defensive standpoint, schematic standpoint, he should get a lot of credit for this as well. This team embodies the grit and resiliency of the city. And I tell you what, I don't know if they're big of an underdog in the finals as it may seem from outsiders. This team is clicking right now. This is not Fugazi. They're playing with a great chemistry and cohesion right now that can translate into a championship. And based off the rest that they'll get, you never know what might happen in the finals.
So yeah, man, the Knicks are peaking at exactly the right moment, and that's precisely what every team hopes to achieve once the postseason arrives. This is easily the highest level of basketball they've played during the Jalen Brunson era. When the trade for Cat happened, there were plenty of conversations about the team losing toughness after moving on from Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle, but now their identity looks completely established, and honestly, that transformation has taken shape over the last several weeks. For a while, it looked like the Knicks were falling back into the same pattern. Brunson was carrying too much of the load with isolation-heavy hero ball against the Atlanta Hawks. Then, boom, everything changed once the adjustment was made. Listen to this. None of that works without total commitment from your franchise players, especially Cat. This is the most focused and invested version of Karl Anthony Towns I've seen throughout his entire NBA career. He's been fully engaged and playing with complete confidence. Even during stretches when the jumper isn't falling the way he wants, he never drifts away from the game plan. He stays completely committed to what the team is trying to accomplish. So major credit goes to Mike Brown. All the adjustments, the increased off-ball movement, and the decision to give Landry Shamet meaningful minutes have paid off hugely. Watching Shamet sit on the bench for long stretches under Tibbs was incredibly frustrating. Now we're finally seeing everything Landry Shamet can bring to a second unit, and seeing that impact makes it even harder to understand why he wasn't getting those opportunities before. That's exactly why many people believe Tibbs falls short when it comes to championship-level coaching. There's simply no justification for keeping a player with that kind of value glued to the bench, especially when he's delivered the spark and energy he's provided throughout these last few games, and really throughout these last few playoff series. And it's not only about the scoring. His defense deserves just as much attention. His work against Donovan Mitchell was outstanding. In fact, he was one of the most effective individual defenders Mitchell faced during the entire series. So yeah, man, drop your thoughts down in the comments and tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.